DreamHack Invitational. It's HuK versus ThorZaIN. Opening match. How awesome is this? And I'm about to cast it, so like I'm completely excited because it doesn't get any better than casting matches that are like destined to be super awesome. And I know they have to be super awesome because there's like a bajillion replays on this thing. Like, you think the Wii went fast when it got sold? No. This replay is going like hotcakes. Like, everybody's downloading it. Everybody's just giving it like 10 out of 10. Like, everyone. Like if you don't give it a 10 out of 10, like, you get booed off the replay site. Like, people are just like, no, this game is epic. And I kind of need to see why. Because, I'll tell you, DreamHack, I watched a lot of it, but I didn't see the opening match. And now we're going to get to watch it together. So you guys ready? Because this is going to be, like, kind of super sweet. Alright, let's do it. Where's the pause button? Shit.
Alright, so, alright, I gotta be upfront with you. Know, guys, we have an open relationship, or, not an open relationship. I'm not okay with that. We have an honest relationship, and gotta be honest with you. I already watched this game, but here's why. All right, so I just did this whole awesome cast, right? I'm like, oh, like energetic. I'm totally into it because this is DreamHack. This is the opening of DreamHack. It's LiquidHuK versus ThorzaIN. ThorzaIN versus this guy, and it's like so awesome. And they're talking about the Korean stuff, and I already know he's gonna be like, it's really nice. And then they're gonna start talking about like tournaments and stuff. Because I've already seen this. Because I did the entire casting and I didn't actually record the video. I just recorded the audio. So now I get to cast this game again. I already know everything's coming, but I don't even care because this game was so awesome. Like, it was so absolutely disgusting that I'm just like perfectly fine with not only like casting it again, because you know, like then it's a lot of talking and yelling and raising my voice and getting all excited. But I honestly just want to like sit and watch it again. Like, it was. I honestly, I'm just, okay, because, like, I can't even express why I'm okay with watching this again, because it's, like, it's the micro. I am so excited to just watch more of the micro, because you'll see. Okay, so, probe heading out, and what do we see from ThorzaIN? I mean, he's dropping the barracks, dropping the refinery, you know, nothing too atypical there, nothing too atypical here either. Everybody just talking, they're typing like fiends, so, like, yeah, I was thinking, ThorzaIN's like typing so much, his APN's gotta be down. Because he's just typing like crazy, and I wish I was at DreamHack, because then I could have seen him live and spoken with him. Oh man, that would have been awesome. Alright, so this probe from HuK doing exactly what it's meant to do. And this SCV's down to 10, 12 hit points now. Alright, it's getting repaired. But this HuK probe is just being exactly what you know the HuK probe does. Just killing people. This SCV is like, oh, I'm gonna build another barracks, because that's what he's gonna do. But HuK sees the second barracks and he's like, all right, I've seen enough. I've seen your barracks. I've seen your refinery. I'm gonna keep myself alive. I don't technically know probes can be alive because they're robots. But we'll consider them alive. They are pretty smart robots. It's like, you know, if we invented AI, like, we'd probably consider like some robots alive. Especially like innocent little ones like this, like a probe. Like, he can't do anything. He's only attacked for 5. I could probably like punch him right in that blue little eye, and he'd be like, "Oh, I can't see." Feel really bad. Feel like, I'm sorry. Anyhow, this SCV running around. The stalker's getting Chrono boosted because you know, he wants to go chase away this SCV, and he did that already without even, you know, finishing becoming alive. But, yeah, this probe's just pulling a little bronze knuckle trick on this SCV. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I got gold. I'm gonna stab you in the back and die. Alright, I'm being totally ridiculous now. Second refinery going down for ThorzaIN. And, where did that barracks go? ThorzaIN switching modes here. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna cancel that barracks. I'm gonna make a factory instead and put a reactor on my barracks and making a lot of Marines here. He's got 5 Marines standing at the top of his ramp, and I'm just, what are you up to, ThorzaIN? Something sneaky. You changed your mind. Got a tech lab going down, starport, and just trying to prevent this probe from like chilling outside his base like you know it wants to do. That thing's just like, nah, I'm gonna see everything that you're doing. But you know, while he's got that probe sitting outside, he's like, I know if you're gonna attack. In fact, oh, maybe I'll be able to see your bunker, but that's probably not gonna happen. Anyhow, yeah, a Nexus. I was like highlighting that, but I never actually like mentioned it. So now I'm gonna mention it because for those of you that are visually impaired, this is a Nexus, N-E-X-U-S, and it means that HuK is expanding with a 3-gate. Now I'm gonna steal this from Artosis. The 3-gate is the most the safest opening you can do, and this is a robo facility followed up with a 3-gate. Definitely gonna chrono boost down Observer, get some scouting since this probe is just like, I can't do anything because you have a bunker with a bunch of Marines at the top of your ramp. But yeah, ThorZaIN hopping out a Raven right now, and I mean that's pretty interesting. It works really well against like a DT expand, or he gets to throw down some point defense drones if he wants to be aggressive. Which at this point you gotta say, he's definitely got to be aggressive. I mean, he still doesn't have a command center. He really hasn't done much scouting at all, or even made an attempt to scout. Most he saw from ThorZaIN was obviously like this 2-gas and a gateway. So, I mean, he's still not dropping a command center. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. You got to wonder, he's going to go for some type of strong push here. He's got no idea what's going on, and it doesn't seem like he really cares to know what's going on. He's just preparing for everything. He's got siege tanks for like a massive gateway army, and he's got his Raven if there's like DTs, which doesn't seem there are. You know, Ravens just have that versatility. So I'm wondering if he's gonna not doing much okay, he is getting siege for the siege tanks, and that's gonna be all she wrote, folks. I mean, there's still not a command center here, so this is really smelling like some sort of an all-in. We do see, you know, the food extremely high right now, 65 to 59 for ThorZaIN. That's just he's popping out an army right now. So I'm really interested to see how HuK's going to be able to hold this off. I mean, one of the things I'm a little afraid for HuK here is, and here's ThorZaIN moving out across the board. HuK sees it coming with the Observer and with the Probe. He's like, I need to prepare for this. He doesn't have the ability really to create a good wall off and cut this army in half because there is virtually no other buildings here. There's just a pylon and a chrono boosting and immortal out upon sieging those tanks, but HuK engaging out in the middle of the board. Some sick force fields going down though for HuK, making that poised defense drone fall out and not able to do a lot of damage to the killed a few SCVs, not able to do a lot of damage because of that point defense drone, but very important that he did get that to drop out in the middle of the board, and I think that was a great decision from HuK, realizing, you know, I can't use these force fields out in towards the middle of my base. They're just not gonna be effective, and he instead uses the rocks here to cut ThorZaIN's army effectively in half. Now, such a fantastic move from HuK, engaging out in the middle of the board like that. I can't emphasize how great that was. So here's HuK buying himself a little time, not trying to do too much, just, you know, trading some HP on these Marines for some shields on his units, and forcing. I need to mark that as busy with some sick force fields going down right now, and absolute devastation on both sides. I think HuK might be getting a little bit of the better end of this. Take a look at the units, the loss tab. Yeah, HuK did come out on the positive side of that, definitely, because picked off a few of those siege tanks there. I think he got 2 bunkers going down for ThorZaIN, and yeah, this is definitely looking like an all-in. I mean, absolutely no terms of economic progress and going down for ThorZaIN right now. That Raven does fall, so that's the end of auto turrets and point defense drones. But great repair. Look at the full health on this siege tank. You know, HuK was trying to snipe this siege tank. It really creates a lot of problems for him, and he wasn't able to do that. There's a lot of SCVs, 9 SCVs here, tanking for this. So HuK looks like he's going to cut off the reinforcements of ThorZaIN, which are en route right now. Mostly SCVs and a few Marines. And this Banshee, gonna try to wrap up some probe kills, but these Stalkers should be able to easily push it back. They do have the same range. So then there it goes. There's a Banshee turned around, and here's the tank. It's gonna get sniped. SCV's not repairing in time. And he even actually, you know what, had the auto cast on, but it just didn't make a difference. Too many Stalkers doing too much damage. So ThorZaIN trying to sneak in with some reinforcements here. He's actually grouping them up ahead of time so they don't string into this group of Stalkers. But with no siege tanks, he's not able, you know, keep constant pressure on this. But these bunkers are going to really help ThorZaIN in being able to finish the follow-through with this all-in. ThorZaIN doing a fantastic job keeping this Banshee alive, continually repairing it. Every time it takes damage, it just comes in, snipes. You know, they really doing a good job also of targeting the Banshees that are on the lowest health. But with all these units, I don't know if they're going to be able to take out this bunker with so many SCVs. Actually, some of the SCVs mistakenly switching to this bunker, which was really close to full health. And that's what did it right there, made that bunker fall for ThorZaIN. He actually was relying on the auto cast and not manually repairing this bunker. And so when HuK just put a little bit of damage on this bunker, half the SCVs jumped over to this bunker, and it allowed HuK to quickly switch back to this bunker and make a fall. That was a fantastic play by HuK. I don't actually know if it was intentional, but if it was, that was really damn good. So, yeah, this tank not going to fall, but a lot of damage going to fall into it. It looks like HuK is going to try to finish taking out this bunker, and I honestly think he's going to be able to do it, especially with warping in these zealots. The bunker does fall. This bunker not yet complete, but now it is, and HuK's going to have to fall back here. I don't think he's going to be able to finish this off. And you know what? With these stalkers now warping in, it maybe, yeah, Chrono Boost even down on this one. Is he making another Immortal? Yeah, he is. I think once this Immortal arrives, HuK has this whole other wave of stalkers. I think that's going to spell the end of this push for ThorzaIN. There aren't many units left. He's got these Banshees. They're going to be easily taken out by this massive stalkers. And, well, this one take could spell a different. No, not with this additional Immortal coming in. It looks like HuK is going to wrap up this game. Once you see HuK move in, you know, to clean up these Marines. Oh, the Siege Tank even on sieging, and that's going to be the death of ThorzaIN right here. There's nothing he's going to be able to do left. The Siege Tank trying to re-siege. It's going to get quickly sniped by, yep, that Immortal. Takes it out. Another round of Stalkers coming in. And even with these SCV reinforcements, expect GG. GG WP from ThorzaIN. Great game between these two. And it was extremely close for ThorzaIN. I think, honestly, if HuK, it's like, you know, tough to make judgments on such a small thing, but it would have made a big difference if ThorzaIN didn't lose that bunker. If HuK hadn't managed to, you know, pull some of those SCVs towards the other bunker and then refocus fire that first bunker, because he honestly just couldn't kill the bunker quick enough. He was losing a lot of units, or a lot of shield on a lot of units, and he just that could have, you know, turned the tides. But either way, a great game between these two. ThorzaIN just with an incessantly pressuring the all-in, and it was just a great game. So I'm psyched to see game 2, and I'll see you guys there.